to be honest, and I don't want to sound like I was very confident all week. The group was in a really good spot. We did a few things differently this week. We trained away from our training base. We trained out at Sale Sharks. Actually, they were very welcoming in terms of allowing us to use their training facility, which was fantastic. Just for us to get something a little bit different. The lads really responded to that. Sometimes a change of environment's good. There was a great energy about the way that we trained. And yeah, I was confident coming into the game tonight that we'd see that out on the field as well. Yeah, I think the way it panned out, it allowed us to get Iggy and Belly out there in the middle together, working in tandem as they do, so well. Allowed us to get Darryl Clark, the game time that we needed to. Obviously, similar with Mark Percival and Jack again, building on his 40 minutes from last week. So. Yeah, once the game was relatively comfortable in terms of the scoreboard, it did take the pressure off, and it allowed us then to take Jack Wellsby off the field, take Mark Percival off the field, and look after some of them blokes who were coming back pretty much a week or 2 weeks ahead of schedule. Yeah, well, we did. We bombed one in the first half, which we can have a little giggle about now. But moving forward, opportunities are few and far between. We're going to have to start nailing those. Obviously, Burnsy gets a try disallowed, just going short close to the line. I thought George Delaney before scoring got held up over the line a couple of times. So it could have been a bit more healthy on the scoreboard. But you're right in what you say, Mike. We did move the ball a bit better, but I knew we always had that in us, and combinations help. Having people in the right places, and we've shown in that 80 minutes that we can be a very threatening side with the ball. But what we need to do moving forward is kind of I call them pressure releases. There was a number where we've chased kicks and tackled fullbacks or wingers without the ball, which in playoff games are going to hurt you. Or we've come up with not just one penalty but back-to-back penalties, which have had, I think, put Ignatius Parsi on and James Bell with 10 minutes to go in the first half, and all they did was defend. We can't keep doing that to ourselves moving forward. It's been unbelievably challenging for our medical and S&C staff this year. Given the fact that we've had the amount of disruption that we've had, and I can't speak highly enough of there were Mills, Andy and George in the medical department, and Matty Daniels, Adam Daniels in the S&C department, is that they're working their fingers to the bone, because it's not just about putting one session on for everybody. We've got a number of returning players coming at different stages, so some days they're delivering 3, 4, 5 sessions to cater for the individuals within that. And what a lot of people don't see is that the amount of hard work that's going on behind the scenes with the staff, and on top of that, the players are responding to it. The players have to be turning up, being diligent, and doing all the preparation. Jack Wellsby's a great example of that. He's someone who has hardly ever been injured and had to really knuckle down through a 6, 7, 8 week rehab programme. But he's reaping the rewards of that work. I mentioned last week that John was a frustrated individual because he wasn't in the team and he wasn't getting opportunities. And I really did stress with him that he had to be patient, and it's not an easy team to get into. And but a couple of weeks ago he got his opportunity and he took it with both hands, and that needs rewarding. And obviously he's gone out there tonight and done another great job.
Might not be Tommy Makers' last appearance. A home appearance, that is.
No, it may not be, but I think it was great tonight that we got to recognise, his contribution to this club over the years, along with Sione, along with Lewis Dobb, because if we do get the opportunity to come back here in a couple of weeks, the night will be purely around performing, winning, getting into the next round of the playoffs. We don't have time to do all the stuff that you saw here tonight, and what we saw here tonight was I thought was lovely. Like you saw how much affection the fans have for those departing players, and we know behind closed doors how much we love and respect them, and the sacrifice they've made to help this club be successful in recent years. But it's great to see the fans appreciate that too.